fellow over there stays up to date on all the latest headlines, even the unique facts that many don't know.
John is still here, and he has another edition of WikiWho.
Just what the people ordered. Okay, if you guys don't know how the game works, I give you 3 famous people who have something in common, and then I give you a semi-obscure factoid from their Wikipedia page, and you have to tell me which one it applies to. Now, as always, if anybody goes 3 for 3, they get the jar of relish currently being guarded by Tommy Lee Jones in our refrigerator. Okay, I'm going to show you who we have and see if you guys can guess the connection.
Okay.
Today we have Drew Carey, George Carlin, and Bea Arthur.
Oh.
Comedians. People
who are
funny.
Today's Veterans Day. They all served in the U.S. military.
Oh,
fantastic.
All 3 of them served in the U.S. military.
Love that.
Question number 1. Here we go. Who is labeled unproductive by their superior in the military?
Oh, I feel like that's got Drew written all over.
It's like in an official report.
You look at those faces and you say, who's unproductive? And you immediately think Drew Carey.
Oh, man.
Well, guys, you might think Drew Carey. You also perhaps could think George Carlin, right? I mean, he made his name by challenging authority.
That's right.
True.
Not great, really, in the military. But sometimes people can surprise you. But the biggest surprise was that George Carlin wasn't given a dishonorable discharge after being court-martialed 3 times.
Dang, George!
When he was in the Air Force. He got a general discharge, which is not an honorable discharge or dishonorable, in which he was labeled an unproductive airman. They were like, fine, go.
Just bye.
Go.
Look at that picture of him.
It's actually better for us if
did you see the picture of him?
Yeah.
Look at young George Carlin.
Wow.
He apparently also moonlighted as a radio disc jockey while he was in the...
I can see that.
He was in Baton Rouge, and I'm forgetting the name of the Air Force base there.
Huh.
All right, question number 2. So you guys both got that wrong.
Yeah.
The relish is safe.
It is
No
safe.
salmonella for us.
Yes. Question number 2. Who worked as a truck driver in the military?
Bea Arthur.
I was going to say the same. I'm going for
You guys are both on Bea Arthur.
Bea Arthur.
Well, guys, when we think of the military, we think of the front lines, fighter jets, warships, tanks, all that stuff. But there's a lot of jobs that make all that stuff happen, and they're integral to the entire operation. For example, Drew Carey was a field radio operator in the Marines. Bea Arthur was a typist in the Marines. That is until she was transferred to Camp Lejeune, where she became a truck driver. This is all during World War II. Look at her.
The picture. I love it.
I know, hers looks when I first saw that, I was like, she got arrested?
It does, yeah. We'll fix that typo.
Yeah, she was in the, I'm forgetting the botched name, but the Marine Women's Corps during World War II.
Okay.
She was a typist and then became a truck driver.
Right on.
Camp Lejeune,
Love it.
Okay,
Bea Arthur.
final question. And remember, guys, doesn't mean just because everybody's listed that they get, not everybody has a factoid chosen.
Okay.
Who was expelled from college twice before joining the military?
I feel like it's George Carlin because he seems to have an unproductive streak.
Yeah, that's true. But, I'm pulling for Drew Carey.
Are you pulling for Drew?
Yeah.
Pulling for Drew Carey. Well, guys, again, this just reeks of George Carlin in a way, except as far as I can tell, he never went to college.
Oh, okay.
Nothing in his Wikipedia about attending college. Bea Arthur, on the other hand, attended 3 different schools.
Really?
It's hard to imagine getting into another school after being expelled twice for poor grades, which perhaps is why Drew Carey decided, I'm going to go into the Marine Corps instead.
Oh, wow, look at his picture.
Yeah.
That dude.
Yeah, he was in the Marine Corps Reserve after being expelled from Kent State twice.
In Ohio.
And he actually started doing comedy on the side in the Marines.
Really?
Yeah, he was writing jokes for a friend who was on the radio, and the friend said, you should do this. And he started doing open mics, and here we are.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That picture of him as a Marine, though, is amazing.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
But he said that's where he got his crew cut hairstyle that
he just hung on to
known for. Yeah.
And I think his friend was like, you know what? You also have to have thick black glasses, and then you can take off as a comedian.
Those look like those military issue
they do.
glasses.
Yeah.
You know?
They look like they're straight from Gomer Pyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.